participating Greater Philadelphia area locations. So let's see some missed shots this game.
Hey, Tip the Fan, you want to get out some future games? We have limited seats available. Just stop by our ticket booth or visit us online to get more info.
Fans, a reminder, we hope your park will join us for the Trading Card Day. The first 10,000 fans to the arena will receive a trading card pack. Arrive early for the fans on the mission signed by the Sixers mascot and Dream Team.
The National Basketball Association and Philadelphia 76ers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing up, using improper language.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast. So, Tim, for teams off to a really slow start, there's pressure to get it together before it's too late, and there's not enough time to make it up.
Well, it's early, so teams still have time. I think some teams have been affected by injury or just slow starts by individual players. It's not too late, but you can't wait too long either.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the center. Here's Young. Paul George making his last shot. In the corner, Daniels. The three-pointer, no good. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses, and we'll see if they can contain him here. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
And so it's Atlanta with it. After Reza Shea. Daniels against McCain. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, he is so effective on ball, we know that, but Young is also a great shooter off the catch.
So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. This could be a problem for a long time.
That's a heads-up play that time by Maxey, creating offense for others.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Johnson outside. The Hawks working the ball around. Daniels finds Johnson. Now, here is Young. Clock at 6. Back to Johnson. Three-pointer, Daniels. Good, it's Johnson with the assist that time.
And that is what this league looks like now. Everybody has a three-point shot in their arsenal, and Daniels is no exception.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. In the third spot, the Hawks.
They're so aware defensively. I mean, an opportunistic group in terms of forcing miscues and getting out in transition. And boy, do they do a great job of taking advantage.
Outside, Maxey takes the three.
Well, that's nice work there by Trae Young defensively. It really makes a difference when he gives you that kind of effort on that end.
Outside, Porzingis. Johnson outside to the middle. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Reza Shea. Porzingis has got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Andre. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Young. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Paul George.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And one thing when a team underperforms like Philly did last season, Jim, they often bounce back.
Well, it always comes down to health, Kevin. If they have that, it feels like the East is wide open. They are going to have a chance to make some noise.
On the court for Atlanta, the backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3 spot. And he knocks down the first one. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Atlanta Hawks this summer, adding free agents Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Luke Kennard, this team is now possessing a stacked wing rotation. And with this infusion of playmaking and shooting, guys, they could be pretty tough to deal with now.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. All right, Johns, we thank you for the report. Now, here is Young. He's got 11. Johnson outside. Pass to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. Young with no one around. Reza Shea finds Young. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 14.
Well, Trae Young is one of the most productive guards in this league, and he knows his team is counting on him to have nights just like this.
It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Maxey. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Now, here's MP. After the miss from Trae Young, the 3 from MP. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. After Reza Shea. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, Reza Shea has decent size, and he uses it well at times to put points on the board.
Watford, that's good.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Johnson outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Reza Shea wide open. Traps in the tray. Reza Shea's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hawks. Maxey passes to MP. Pass to McCain. 1 second left. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Looking at Atlanta, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Hawks. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
Paul George is out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's MP. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Pass to Rizachet. Young sets a screen for Rizachet. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The 3 from MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
Out to the wing. Left side, Porzingis. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. The 76ers trail by 6. Rizachet has done a lot to quiet the doubters after being the #1 overall pick in 2024.
Well, in a draft without a lot of star power at the top, the Hawks took the kind of prototype wing you can't have too many of, and he has made good on that pick.
MP deciding where to go with it. Another miss by MP.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
To Porzingis. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. To the paint, MB finds McCain. 5 on the clock. MP, high post. Johnson's there. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 9. That's to Porzingis. Back to Alexander Walker. Now Daniels. Johnson wide open. He fires. The Hawks again can't hit. And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Good on the shot. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
MP kicks to Maxey. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so, MV will bring it up for the 76ers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Daniels finds Porzingis. Daniels a screen on George. Ball's knocked loose. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. Quentin Grimes comes in for Trendon Watford. Inside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Here comes your Philadelphia 76ers.
changes for Philadelphia.
Substitution on the court.
On the court for Atlanta, the post pairing Johnson along with Porzingis. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Risacher. And it's Young in at the point. On the wing, Daniels. McCain defending. The long shot, no good. The 76ers trail by 16, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Daniels. From outside, carries it from three-point range.
And that's a really important shot for Daniels. This team needs him to shoot the ball with confidence.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's MP. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now tonight. A pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Over Young. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by MP.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Young passes to Porzingis. Kicks it out to Johnson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Oubre's checked in for Trendon Watford. Quentin Grimes comes in for George. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Jared McCain. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Maxey. Atlanta leading by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making a switch here.
Atlanta substitution. N'Faly Dante.
And here is Okongwu. Let's lose a 3. MP with the rebound. Now the 76ers with it. They've got an 8-0 run. And they double up MP. And he banks the layup in. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now Kennard. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it.
Not the result you were looking for as a team today, MP, and I'm guessing not the result you were hoping for as far as setting the table for...
Yeah, bro. Just an unacceptable...
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Tom.
Thanks for tuning in to NBA action with us. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
It's deflected. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Banchero outside. And he drives in. Doris, when you look at the Eastern Conference, these might be the two best teams.
Oh, there's no doubt. We could see these two teams battle for the right to come out of the East. I expect them to be on fire tonight.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league, and he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Franz Wagner so fundamentally sound. This guy's so clever, plays with a ton of energy.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
To the wing, right side. Three shots, three baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Puts it up from 15 and misses it off the right side of the rim. And here are the Bucks now. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Well, Miles Turner has a lot of value in today's NBA. This guy's got length, athleticism, excellent shot blocker. He can space the floor with the ability to make those jumpers.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Carter. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. The rebound by Turner. Antetokounmpo up top. Banchero comes with a double team. Antetokounmpo, right side. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Magic trail by 11. With the step back. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
See, it's the size, the skill, and the athleticism of Carter Jr. that can sometimes prove too much of a task for these defenders. That is a big-time play.
And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
And that one's good. Green.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Down by 12. From 12 feet. That one a little long. And Milwaukee has possession. Antetokounmpo outside. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. There's the double team with Carter. On the wing, Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Crafty move. And that comes off the assist by Green. 12 points for him.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Trent. Here's Rollins. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Giannis throws it down.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Isaac outside. Picked by Carter. And Isaac, here we go. And the dunk by Isaac.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And so it's Milwaukee feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. It hasn't taken them to
Orlando. 7.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Anthony outside. There's the drive. And Anthony slams it in.
I love Cole Anthony because when he sees an opening to attack off a drive, he does not hesitate.
Here's Jones. Black outside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Jones in the post. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Tyus Jones showing an ability to finish in close. How about the use of the angle right there?
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Graham.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
For 3, here's Harris. Knocks down the triple. Harris has got 6 in the quarter.
For Gary Harris, folks, this is just about stepping in confidently to that three-point shot.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Orlando with the ball. Here's Suggs. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, Suggs gets up off his feet in a hurry, finishes that drive with authority.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Trent on the wing. And Matase over to help. Over to the wing. Antetokounmpo, left side. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Suggs. Vitesse up top. Well, Doris, one of the highest compliments you'll hear about ball handlers is saying you can't speed them up.
That's exactly right, B.A., because pressure against the best players doesn't bother them. In fact, the greatest players want more than one defender because then they know that puts their team at an advantage if they can make great decisions.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Inside. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And it's Wagner missing. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Antetokounmpo inside. 22 points for him. 5 on the clock. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Orlando again missing. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Portis. Back to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. Trent from long range. Orlando with the rebound. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Black. Off target at the rim. Here's Rollins. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Portis outside. Kuzma for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Boy, you see Carter Jr. use every bit of that 7'5" wingspan. Boy, is tough to guard around the rim. Look out.
Here's Rollins. Knocks down the long K. Rollins has got 5 now.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Suggs surveys the D. Misses off the left iron. Here's Milwaukee. To the left side wing. Pass to Rollins. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Carter, good.
Wendell Carter Jr., it matters not where he is on the floor, right? This guy's touch is excellent. Sometimes a nice inside shot, yeah, give me an easy 2.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Wagner. He takes it in. And the dunk by Wagner.
Let's remember, at 6'10", Franz Wagner is a tough cover, especially when he's going off the dribble drive.
Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Pass to Green. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes. Green's got 6.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Orlando again missing. Here's Rollins. Trent outside. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Suggs. And here's Green from the arc. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Isaac. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
2 minutes.
Pass to Turner. On the wing, Green. Hits a three-pointer. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Milwaukee making some changes. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Kuzma. Back to Anthony. They double him with Isaac. Portis gets the bucket.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Suggs outside. They need this. And it's good on the layup.
How about the agility of Jalen Suggs to navigate the painted area and finish? Pretty nice stuff right there.
Drains the triple. Kuzma's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
To the inside. And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, take advantage of your strengths. As a roller, Jonathan Isaac has incredible length to finish. That is a pretty play.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Prince on the wing. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Anthony. They get it back. The kick out to Kuzma. It's Prince on the wing. For 3, Anthony. The putback. Harris outside. Down low. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Wagner for 3. No good on the shot. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game after... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Anthony with it. Harris left side. Pass to Portis. De Silva with the rebound. Black outside. Outside Jones. Takes the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Harris with the drive. That one drops for him.
Well, we know Gary Harris's reputation as a tremendous three-point shooter, but right there, putting it on the deck and driving it. Love it.
Pass to De Silva. Black with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Oh, stolen by Harris. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks.
Boy, this guy can get up in a hurry. Cole Anthony, how about your hops?
Here's Jones.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Bobby Portis.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Now the Bucks with it. Pass to Anthony. On the wing, Kuzma. Counted from distance. Kuzma's got 9 points here in the second half.
All Kuzma needed was the basketball. His feet were planted. He was ready on the catch.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
The three from Prince. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Jones. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Harris misses.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Jones' shot is good.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Wagner gets it to go.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
And Jackson gets double teamed. Pass to Prince. On the wing, Anthony. Jackson outside. Fires for three. Fires in the triple.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
They tried by Wagner. Up and in on the layup. Wagner's gotten 4 this quarter.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Jackson can't get it to go. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. Over to the left wing. Second chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Yeah, some aggressive play from Banchero, putting the defender into a bad spot with that pump fake.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Back to Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, we know how hard this guy works and how skilled he is at it.
The layup misses. Pass to Anthony. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now here's Carter. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Magic ball. At the line for the Magic, Jalen Suggs. One shot.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
Number 11, Gary Harris.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Milwaukee ball.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So this one belongs to the Bucks, showing that they're the far superior.
In the trench with all of my Denzel Curry on the song with laser. We gon' do a show, we gon' pull up for that paper. Lil' twin keep going to go, I don't hate her. Twins to the pushed up on her later. Twins to the open and I send her back later. Look at your drug, I know you get no paper. We some hater. You got paper cut, we play on this paper. I know you ain't what you say, you just faking. When it's so, it's official. If it's smoke, that can no issue. With my you know we're against you. Denzel Curry, you know we're against you.
Denzel, that be my. They hate it, but the LV5 and Ultra Grand do bigger. I like my with the stripes. I like my gang with the LV tech. My I be my. When I kick that out, she say ain't go figure. Yeah, Krill is from the town, so he up. We selling out arenas, wish you could. Yeah, it's official. You trying to be in civil. Like a pencil, can't figure us out like a riddle. Listen, get your super bands and with no hands, it's the Ultra Gram.
Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official.
Time to turn the heat up like it's Bali. Throwing all these.
We are in Orlando, Florida, as the Magic are about to go into this interconference contest right here. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well.
DeMar DeRozan
sinks the three-pointer. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort. And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the inside. Here's Carter. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And that's a huge body down low. When Carter Jr. gets that kind of position, there's not much you can do to stop him. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Wants to get it to DeRozan, and does. Great defense that time from Banchero. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always in Sacramento.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And, GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. We talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. Back over to you, Kevin.
Allie, thank you so much. And it's the Magic with the ball. The Kings getting the bucket. Here's Banchero. And Zach LaVine pulls it down. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Suggs. LaVine for three. Carter pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Suggs with the ball. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Ellis outside. Outside Westbrook. It's stolen by Carter. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Suggs. Sacramento grabs the miss. Pass to Westbrook. Sacramento moving it around. Out to DeRozan. To the paint. Outside LaVine. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. They get it back. The Magic trailed by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Once again off the mark, Orlando. And here now the Kings. DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And dynamite in his legs. And DeRozan detonates at the rim.
Inside. Here's Banchero. And he lays it straight in. Banchero's got his second basket of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence. And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. And his guys love when he throws it down.
For 3, Ellis. Good on the triple. The Magic trailed by 6. In the corner, it's Payne. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Payne with the steal. Puts up a deep 3. A 3 from Banchero.
That's the end of the first
Offense,
quarter.
the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close.
13.
Kings lead by 4.
17.
And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Domantas.
A three-pointer is right on target. Sabonis has got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings. Makes it off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside, Sabonis. There's the try. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
So lethal when your big man can drive the lane with success. Sabonis showing off his agility on that one.
Now, here's Monk. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, man, that can be as difficult as anything.
Free throw good. Sabonis.
And like his dad back in the day, Domantas has an innate ability to process and make quick decisions.
In this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Magic building up a roster of players who D-up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personality. Thanks a lot, Allie.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Once again, off the mark, Orlando.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Sabonis with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And it's Schroeder missing. And so Wagner will bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 11.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, it's the biggest reason they have the lead right now. They have just been flat out the more physical team.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Just too much D that time. Sabonis wreaking havoc inside.
Free throw good. Sabonis. The Magic making a switch here. So he gets them both. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Off target at the rim. The Magic trailed by 13. Here's Isaac. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Pass to Monk. And it's Suggs with the rebound. And Banchero. Here we go. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with this team and regroup. So both teams making some changes here. First free throw is good.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
Both good from the line that time. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ellis surveying the D. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Pass to Black. .59 seconds left to play here in the half. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Now here's Ellis. Here's Sabonis. Black grabs the board. Banchero with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. The Magic again can't hit. Sacramento leading by 13. Down low. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Payne. Outside, Suggs. Second chance shot. Misses the layup. And so it's the Sacramento Kings looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a 13-point game. And Suggs throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Good touch on the interior. LaVine really crafty at figuring out ways to create space down low.
Here's Banchero. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. LaVine looking around. Off target with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
And finished off by Banchero.
And how about Banchero showing some passion there, going in hard and finishing right at the rim.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night. That's as good as it gets. Woo!
And guys, we see more of this every year. Sabonis looking for his own offense.
Here's Carter. No good, unable to end this run. Sacramento leading by 18. LaVine for three. Sinks the triple. LaVine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Back to Bane. Shot clock at 6. Over Ellis. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Yeah, get down! Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
And so here's Orlando. Here's Suggs. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Suggs has got 7 points.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Shot up 2 there.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Outside, Payne. Here is Carter. Sabonis grabs the board. It's Ellis on the wing. 1:21 left in the third quarter. LaVine for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. LaVine's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Kings. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Suggs has got 7 points for the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Left here in the third quarter. Westbrook up top. 5 points in the game. Ellis outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Ellis has got 10 points in the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. The Magic need to get a shot off here. It's good.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Kicks it out to Ellis. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Another 3 for Sacramento.
3. And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Here's Isaac. Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
That's the end of the And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Sacramento Kings. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll return shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now, here's Schroeder. Pass to Achua. Here's Carter. Now Monk. The tray. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And you think of the different styles of play, Tim is the one that you prefer watching.
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. So it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Driving the lane. Lets it go with the three. Rebound by the Kings. Pass to Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And Monk doesn't fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish there, and he just lifts off with power.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. The rebound by Batadze. Here's Wagner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Monk. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And Orlando making a change here. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And some changes here for the Kings. Here's Banchero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
Taking 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line.
What you like about Banchero, he's built to carry an offense in both temperament and talent.
Outside, Levine. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
To the middle, Isaac with the steal. Jones in the post, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Sacramento in total control. Ellis outside. To the paint. Pass to Sabonis. The kick out to Westbrook. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Magic. Jones drives in. He gets it in there.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
And here is Ellis. For 3, Levine. Black grabs the board. And Wagner has it in the corner. There's 1:47 left to play here in the fourth. Westbrook with it. Jones covering. And finished off by Westbrook.
And putting his burst on full display. Westbrook can blow by defenders in a hurry.
Levine up top. DeRozan in the corner. Now Levine. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Sacramento.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zach LaVine.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. A disappointing trip to the line there, even though it was just one miss. Now is not the time to be missing those.
Here's Suggs. And Right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Schroeder. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. From deep three-point land. Eubanks grabs the miss. Sacramento in total control. Well, this one is winding.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
And here's Schroeder. Puts up a deep three. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Don't try, we true soldiers. We don't, we keep rolling. Nah, 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 nah. All aboard, bed inside the roof boat, hallelujah. Inside rumors, we saying he there, we there. Beware, see there, still that fiend there, mama there, P there. Ain't no salary cap on top of my dollars. I roll with nothing but them no limit riders. I get down, I hold my tank up high. Watch how many get wild, nah, 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 nah. Make them say,
not a hard drill, yeah. This is not a fire drill, the real thing. Yeah, you know that. At nighttime, daytime she don't see me, acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull it with him. This ain't Disney. Spin that benefit, still identity. Put a and you flip it. Like Paul Wall, I might just put a grill in. Boy, go get your paw paws chili with the chili. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white. Like it beef with in the city. Keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo put a kill it. Before I ate, I need a closet like a clothing store. I need a cash register. You need help with something, pump the gas or something.
We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Orlando Magic. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Henry LaForce in just a moment. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total. They've won 4 rounds in the last 2 years alone in the playoffs. You know, what's been the key if you ask that question? I'd say having that guy Anthony Edwards is where you start.
And it's Banchero missing. Edwards looking it over. To the middle. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
And it's Banchero missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Edwards. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. Banchero with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Banchero outside. Clock at 6. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his his ability to swat shots away with ease.
The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. Here's DiVincenzo. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
First team. Well, when you watch Franz Wagner, Clark, what impresses you about the young forward?
His versatility and his motor are probably the two things that stand out. He does a lot of good things at both ends of the floor. And then you factor in, he takes great pride in playing the game, particularly when playing for his country and representing Germany. In 2023, when Germany played at the World Championships, he and his brother Mo were part of the winning team.
Now here's Edwards. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Banchero missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Randall with the bucket.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Here's Bitadze. Count that one.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Gobert the screen. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Randall surveying the D. Inside. Here's Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Wagner. Banchero inside. Randall grabs the board.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
The Magic trailed by 10. Fires for 3. Reed with the rebound. Dillingham with it. Picked up by Suggs. Outside, Reed. And it's off from three-point range. That's Orlando's ball. In the corner, it's Payne. A 3-ball. Drills the three-pointer.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bain so dangerous from out there.
Here's Dillingham. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Back to Reed. Out to Miller. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing up through
16.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Minnesota leading by 7. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the screen. Oh, wow, man!
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rack.
Wagner outside. Shoots. Minnesota with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's De Silva. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And the D really on its heels on that possession. Didn't know what to do.
And Reed throws it down.
That's what you want to see. Reed playing big in there.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Checking in for Orlando, Jonathan Isaac.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Wagner. Oh, good with the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Edwards with it. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. First free throw is good. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team. And with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence. Well, you have to keep Isaac off the boards. I mean, when he's that close to the rim and has good position, he's a threat to grab a bunch of rebounds.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Wagner outside. Back to Jones. 6 to shoot. Isaac. The baseline J off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Dillingham.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
No good on that one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And it's Banchero missing. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Drains it from beyond the arc. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And Banchero, here we go. And he can't jam it through. Here's Dillingham. And the layup's good off the glass. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And there's the drive.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Back to Banchero. Over Randall. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. That'll do it for the first half.
22.
Minnesota on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And we'll be back with you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. That'll be a 5-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Edwards making a statement.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Back to Randall. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. The Magic trailed by 13. And it's Banchero missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Pass to McDaniels. No one near him. And the jumper is on the mark. McDaniels got 6.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
McDaniels hits it from three-point range. McDaniels got 5 points in the quarter.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Here's Edwards. Here's the drive. And finished off by Edwards.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Edwards drawing the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. McDaniels outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And Gobert throws it down.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
Pass to Crook. Wagner outside. Banchero outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Suggs. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Magic shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Guys, back over to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Back to Wagner. Oh, good on the three. Timberwolves leading by 17. At the top of the key, Reed. Down low. And Reed throws it down.
Assisted by.
I think this is why you get Reed involved in screen and rolls. I mean, he's phenomenal at making the cut after setting the screen.
Here's Suggs. Reed with the defensive effort.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
Pass to Shannon. Back to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Here's Bane. Off with the layup. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's De Silva. Misses from close range. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already.
29.
Timberwolves ahead.
Timberwolves 50.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic trailed by 21 to the paint. De Silva. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Isaac. On offense, here are the Magic. Trailing by 19. Left side, Jones. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside, Edwards. Isaac with the steal. 3-pointer. Black, no good. Minnesota leading by 19 points. To the inside. And Randall throws it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Wendell Carter.
Now, Wagner. Carter outside. Takes it off the glass.
This is where Carter Jr. looks to score from, using his size to his advantage.
Randall outside. To the middle. Pass to DiVincenzo. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Picked by Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here is DiVincenzo. Fires from deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Suggs looking around. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota leading by 19 points. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Edwards got a tight handle now and enjoys breaking out these types of moves on him.
Here's Suggs. Smart. And then Carter with the jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second... chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And Clark, the Magic with two good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have two of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with two gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Here's Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Now Edwards for 3. Cleared away by Wagner. It's Suggs with the drive. Now Wagner.
2 minutes.
Now Carter. Banchero looking around.
4-second shot clock.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Minnesota.
Timberwolves leading by 18. It's Randall with the drive. It's stolen by Suggs. .131 left in the fourth quarter. Book it!
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, his vision was impeccable, right on point tonight. Picking apart the defense and racking up a bunch of assists.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
First team foul.
17-point game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Beringer. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what...
First stay still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your...
Come over good time with a bad one. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, no something like crime. I make you sing this line.
Even in the summertime, me and Lil' Shawty cutter. I swear to God, I'ma tell you, dog got the struggle. Baby girl, sit it down, you not known like a usher. I told her mama, I don't mind what my teeth do. I wanna control you like voodoo. I'm starting screaming freak.
Come over good time, was a bad one. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with the scene, rough something like crime. I make you sing this time.
Good time, eh?
We're live, the home of the Magic, the Amway Center in beautiful Orlando, Florida. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. So Orlando will get the first possession. Inside, here's Carter. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
6 to shoot. Out to Edwards. His three-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Now here's Randall. He takes it in, and Randall throws it down.
And when Randall gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Misses the three. Suggs with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. Left side, Edwards. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Suggs. It's stolen by Gobert. One-on-one fast break. Banchero grabs the board.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
Now, here's Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 13-footer. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Pass to DiVincenzo. Picked by Randall. Into the lane. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
And it gives the defense a lot more to think about.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. And he comes up with the deuce.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Now here's Randall. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Suggs. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Now, here's Clark. Looking to end the run. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll keep possession. He gets that one.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart.
And it goes down 2 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Shannon. 3 points.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Pass to Black. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now, here is Miller. Black defending. Here's Reed. Shoots over Batadze. And so the ball is out of bounds. Batadze touched it last. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Stolen by Batadze. Here's Isaac. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Magic. They're up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Tim, when you think about how the game is currently being played, how hard do you think it is to defend?
It's a lot tougher than it used to be because you have much more ground to cover defensively with the number of three-point shooters that are on the floor, plus the number of guys that understand how to draw fouls.
And the league changes, don't they, in the way they officiate, so that is kind of an ever-changing way to grasp what you do on the defensive end.
Yeah, the league has tried to help defenders, give them a little bit more leeway because of how difficult it is to defend this level of skill.
Here are the Magic now, following the 3 by Minnesota. Here's Black. Pass to Batadze. Just 5 on the clock. Over Randall. The shot's good from Batadze.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway, but he sure can make it.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Fires from way outside. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Randall with the bucket.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randall with great hands there.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Orlando leading. Wagner, right side. Outside, Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
First team foul.
Here's Conley. Still yet to score. With the drive. For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by Isaac. Orlando leading by 4. Banchero outside. Back to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. And he converts the layup. Bane's got his first points of the game.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Edwards. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jalen Suggs.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards. Showing off right now.
Timberwolves trail by 4. To the wing on the left. Edwards downhill. It's hauled in by the Magic. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here is Conley. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Back to Edwards. Rebounded by Isaac. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try.
Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
Now here's Randall. 5 points in the game. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the clock having no impact on Randall's game.
Back to Suggs. The kick out to Bane. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. Magic lead by 4. 2K Sports. Back in a moment from the Amway Center. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards inside. McDaniels gets a wide open look. No good on the triple. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Going inside. And Wagner over to help. Back to McDaniel. Edwards drawing the double team. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Suggs with some nice defense. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. G.A., how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
And a wide open look for Bane. The three-pointer off the mark. And the foul on Wendell Carter.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Randall with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. Here's Edwards. Looking to get back on track here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that
shot? Timberwolves trail by 5. Driving in. It's Edwards on the wing. Rebound by the Magic.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost them.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the contest. The free throw drops for Suggs. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. Now, here's Wagner. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. 4 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Magic making a change here.
Coming out of the ball, Orlando.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Minnesota with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Here's Van Kemp. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
It's stolen by Banchero. And now Orlando on the break. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Timberwolves trailed by 5. Edwards with it. Defended now by Wagner. Gobert can't hit. And Orlando has possession. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back over to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Conley's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here comes the break. Randle with the bucket. And it's 9 points for Julius Randle.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Go into the rack with energy. Isn't the D afraid to cut him off?
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Minnesota making some changes.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the wide open shot from Reed. Offline with his 3. Here's Suggs. Isaac. Off target at the rim. Fires from way outside. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Orlando out in front, up 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stick.
26.
3/10 quarters behind us, and more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Jones. Pass to Black. Back to Jones. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that shot.
Clark with a wide open look.
Jalen Clark.
That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Jones. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 5. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Magic lead by 7.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
Clark for 3. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Magic. To the inside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's a 9-point Magic lead.
And you have to box out Isaac. When you don't, he's capable of putting back those misses.
Pass to Dillingham. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with this team. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying. To the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
And Allie, thanks so much. Outside for Randall. Randall is doubled. Edwards with it. Picked up by Suggs. Now Randall. Lets loose a 3. Wagner on the wing. Here's Payne. Now Carter. Now Payne. It's stolen by Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Five on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Payne rips down the rebound. Orlando leading by 11. Carter fired. Nick Daniels pulls it down. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now DiVincenzo. Edwards at the rim.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Wagner. Strong move off the glass.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Outside Edwards. Tries from 7. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Now McDaniel. The three is off.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Magic.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jalen Suggs.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Now, Carter, it's Tim.
Tell me if you still love. It's 5 a.m. and I'm right now. Tell me, can we still? 101, I'm in the zone right now. Tell me, am I still? Telling you just how I feel right now. You say it's just a. I know. I lied to way before I had you right in some wounds. And I like some money tonight. Then again, I can be. Yeah, I know, mommy, I know. It's 2 a.m. no stress. At 3 that kick in. At 30 you feel you best. I turn my whole spot to crucial. It's crucial the way I left. Upstairs is like a lure be the best. I'm looking at her when her son is turning to you. Now you start. My mind is it you, is it her? We bop to the birds. F29 is my address in case you ain't heard. It's flooding upstairs, it's a leak. I make it. Bon appetit when I feed it. Slipping and slide through the streets. It takes a finesse, especially in this Cabaret Jeep. In Jamaica, I decreep. Just leave the gate open. Through the side door, I'm a creep. Are you by the Terrell? And all the kids downstairs asleep. And are you obsessed by yourself? A minute from there, is there some room for me? Baby, do tell.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. So the Clippers win the tip. Leonard with the ball.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know. How to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac controlling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
These two teams, Clark, play a beautiful brand of basketball with an emphasis on ball movement.
No hero ball between these two squads, Kevin. And you're right. It is beautiful to watch. The ball moves, the player moves, they find quality shots, and the assists come in bunches.
Now, here's Collins. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Harden's shot is off. Left side, Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
Wow, Westbrook, so athletic. He looked virtually unstoppable there.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with the Clippers head coach. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Let's see those moves. Let's hear it for all of them.
Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Now here's Levine. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. Outside, Collins. Harden scanning the floor. Collins. Pass to Zubac. Takes the 3. And James Harden good for 3.
No 3 is really a bad 3 when Harden shoots it.
Here's Schroeder. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Outside Leonard. Driving in. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a face.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce. Greg in. Showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he...
My goodness. And Harden, absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the... epic throwdown.
The Kings trailed by 9. Pass to Levine. Left side, Westbrook. Monk outside. Off the run. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Brook Lopez. The Kings have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
Boy, Monk is so lethal and efficient as a scorer. I mean, great range, always hunting his shot. I'd like to see him work on his passing, but, man, he can put it in the basket.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Westbrook. Outside, Levine. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles leading by 8. And it's Beal in the corner. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Harden right side. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. DeRozan's shot is good.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Collins. Westbrook can't get it to go. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Harden. Over Levine. No good on the last second attempt there. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He got into double digits.
The Kings, 7.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Guys, back to you.
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Harden outside. Back to Zubac. Clock at 4. And James Harden with the three. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now. Full rush in. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Back to Sabonis. The kick out to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Harden outside. There's a screen by Collins. It's Beal on the wing. Takes a three. Rebound collected by LaVine. Westbrook with it. Now Beal defending.
I like that creativity. Double clutching and catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
The Kings trail by 12. And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game, his platinum level, he can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack at 4.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Outside Leonard. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. Pass to DeRozan. Back to LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
What a marvelous athlete LaVine is, soaring off the ground with ease for the jam and looks so good floating in the air.
Leonard finagling one in close.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Number 19.
Collins comes over with the double team. A wide open look here for DeRozan. Kick out to LaVine. And count it from 19 feet away. That's now 8 points for Zach LaVine.
Look at the quickness from LaVine. Saw the defender closing in and still got the shot away.
Good on the bucket.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And the Kings making a change here. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:12 left to play in the first half. Here's Saric. Kick out to LaVine. 5 on the clock. Saric outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pass to Leonard. 43 seconds left in the first half. Sweet move. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. The Kings trail by 12. LaVine with it. Now Beal defending. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Schroeder. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. No good from the wing. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Here's Harden on the wing. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Harden's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers. Outside DeRozan. And that concludes the first half. Clippers lead by 15. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
17.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with travel. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
From deep Harden, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. John Collins grew up playing soccer and goaltending. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Guys, back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. The Kings trail by 17. Shoots from 14. Collins with some nice D. Leonard looking around. Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
Harden is sneaky with that ferocious dunking ability of his. You can tell he enjoys throwing it down with power.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. As James Harden's career has gone on, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
Outside Leonard. And the layup is good. Leonard's got 27.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
DeRozan with the rebound. The Kings trail by 21. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
It's really the defining part of DeRozan's game, driving the basketball hard at defenders, and he'll come right at you with athleticism and strength.
That bucket in no time at all. He's got 19.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And here's Leonard from three.
Two minutes remaining in the third quarter.
And he drives in.
2 minutes
offensive rebound.
in the third quarter.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Boy, that's a heck of a stop.
Kick out to Levine. Offline with his three. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Left side, Leonard. Pocket six. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. 3-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Schroeder. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Now here's Leonard. 27 points for him. Kicks it out to Harden. Outside Collins. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Kings making a change here. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Levine wide open. Sinks the triple. Levine's got 11.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 19. Here's Leonard, and the Clippers miss again. And here is Monk. Yep, that one goes in there. Monk's got his second bucket of the game to go.
We know he can shoot deep, but he also has a nice touch inside, so Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from.
From deep, Ellis. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Clippers ahead, leading by 17.
29.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Clippers leading by 17. It's Beal on the wing. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Eubanks grabs the miss. Sacramento with the ball. Monk, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside Leonard. Screen by Zubac. No good on the triple. The Kings trail by 17. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Sacramento with the ball. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Leonard draws the double. Back to Harden. Pass to Beal. 6 to shoot. Now Zubac over Eubanks. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Sacramento ball.
The Kings trail by 17. Here's Ellis. Takes it inside. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Nobody near Schroeder. Hits it from three-point range.
From beyond the arc, Schroeder can be so effective. Defenses need to watch him out there. You can't sleep on him at the three-point line.
Beal up top. Collins wide open. He fires. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Kings trail by 12. On the wing, Monk. No good from 3. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Westbrook. It's good.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
They hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
All right, Allen, we thank you for that. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Harden outside. Oh, look at Harden climbing.
If the defense doesn't slow Harden down, he's going to continue to pile it on.
Levine fires. And there's the three.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Now Collins. Here's Harden. Outside Leonard. Now Beal. Leonard draws the double. Now Harden. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Now Schroeder. Harden pulls it down. Here's Collins. Outside Leonard. Collins outside. Launches it. And down goes the three.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
That one misses. And it's Sacramento's ball.
She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. Hey, I lit the spoon and I scrape the balls. Scrape the balls, scrape the balls. Well, I sit down her way. She ain't, no, she wanna go.
It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Phoenix Suns. Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Stolen by Collins. Lots of basketball-savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, BA, you expect to see lots of intelligent play. I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
Launches it. Rebounded by Dunn. On the wing, Green. Oh, misses the dunk. And it's Beal with the ball for Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. And here are the Suns. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. An open look from Booker. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
Harden misses. And it's Phoenix's ball. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play. And slam that thing through.
A nasty 2-hander. Harden can't hit. The Suns lead by 3. Here's Green. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Clippers trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Leonard inside. Missed inside. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And it's Green off the drive. The 3. Sinks the tray. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his 3-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
And it's hammered home by Green.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Now here's Collins. Pass to Zubac. Williams grabs the board. The Suns lead by 10. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Now here's Leonard. This one for 3. It doesn't go for him. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach.
Here's Allen. Here's the pick. Pass to Iguodaro. Out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Just 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Richards.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Back to Dunn. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Suns. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire.
Los Angeles, 8.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Phoenix.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And the dunk by Jones.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Williams with the screen. And here's Green from the arc. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
And right now, Green's got the hot hand, and it would be wise to keep going to him.
Last year, Jalen Green was twice named Western Conference Player of the Week.
Yeah, and Green was the first Rockets player to win the award multiple times since James Harden in 2019. And, you know, we've seen the flashes, and now on a new team, can he improve his consistency?
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Guys, back to you.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. And it's blocked by Harden. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much as the officials will send him to the line to shoot free throws. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he makes a first. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Booker for 3. Fires in the triple. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
Shooting while in rhythm. This is Booker's game. He's out here to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. From going to the finals in 2021 to missing the playoffs last season, Grant, things have not gone according to plan for the Suns.
Well, you know, B.A., they followed that trip to the finals with a 64-win season. But then they went all in on the big three of Booker, Durant, and Beal. And that just didn't yield the results they hoped for.
Clippers trail by 17. On the wing, Jones. Back to Leonard. Here's the 3. On target from range. Leonard's got his second basket.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
And that one's good. Green.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Green tries again. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. And he misses. Only 2 for 6. The Suns lead by 12. Here's Green. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
Leonard can't get it to go. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. The shot by Dunn, no good. Clippers trail by 12. Dunn outside. Leonard on the wing. Richards pulls it in. Green with the ball. Harden picks him up. They grab their own miss. Outside Booker. And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here.
Substitution.
On defense, the Clippers. They set the pick. Pass to Dunn. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Suns lead by 14.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Beal, no good. And it's Green off the drive. Can't cash it in from close range. And so it's the Phoenix Suns, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Suns lead by 14. Booker off the bounce. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His ability to score on the move is part of what makes Booker so dangerous. He's just not a spot-up shooter.
Both free throws good from Booker. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Harden misses. And so it's Phoenix with it. It's a 16-point game. Green for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Green for three. And the three-pointer goes. Green's got 22 points.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Clippers trail by 17. Here's Harden. Williams grabs the board. Left side Booker. There's the triple. The shot misses.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Looking to get it going. Aggressive move by Kawhi. Right to the rim.
Some serious intensity from Leonard. Driving in with a purpose and slamming it down.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
You must have left this game for shoes at home. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
90 seconds into the second half now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back over to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see you. That's your point guard getting up.
Takes the three. He can't get it to go. Phoenix leading by 16. On the attack, Green. Dunn outside. Takes a three. And it's Green missing. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. Beal, that one's good.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Driving inside. Deflected. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Up again. Pass to Green. Tries yet again. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
On the wing, Harden. He has 7. Here's Zubac. 4 on the clock. Here's Beal. Lays it up and banks it in. Beal's got his second basket of the game.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
This is Green at his best. Electric off the bounce and a great finisher.
Back to Leonard. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Collins. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And Los Angeles making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Leonard, so strong.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Back to Green. 5 to shoot. Dunn outside. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to Harden. Now Jones. Here's Leonard. Brooks defending. Now Dunn. Leonard for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Phoenix Suns earning this break in the action, up 10. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night.
All right, everyone.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Clippers trail by 10. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Mark Williams.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker, a selfless team-first player.
Done with a steal. Booker surveying the floor, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Out left to the wing. Booker drawing the double. Right side, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Brooks. He drops it from range. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Jones. And here's Harden. Well, you look at the contenders, Tim. Recent history only amplifies the fact that it's a challenge to repeat as champions.
Yeah, B.A., there's a couple of things at work here. First, you're playing much deeper into June, so your offseason is shorter. And then you're a target. Every arena you walk into is a different environment once you're a champion.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Here and keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
And Allie, thanks. That one's off. Good on the second one. And the timeout called here by Jordan Ott. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Phoenix leading by 11. And here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. And out of bounds, the Suns will take it.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
It's stolen. And it's the Clippers on the break. Harden can't hit.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Back to Booker. On the wing, Brooks. The three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Brooks has got 6 here in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And it's Green missing.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Oh, it's off target. Phoenix leading by 14. Booker with it. He's picked up by Zubats. From downtown. It's good from beyond the arc.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Harden. Takes a three. And he nails it.
A reliable shooter off the catch. Harden with that sweet lefty stroke.
Now Green. Outside Booker. Now Brooks. Clock at 4. Green. No good from 3.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Nice. That one's good.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Booker. Beal outside. From deep. Williams rips down the board. Phoenix leading by 12. The drive by Brooks. Green fires. Oh, missed on the tray.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Suns.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Devin Booker.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Not that time. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think that
I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself.